Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Oh god. Dark Souls. Dark Souls? Can we go into full screen, please, my love? Could we perhaps go into full screen? Would you kindly? Apparently I would not. Alright, so we're starting off with a bit of scuff, apparently. Starting the day strong. Here we go. There we go. That's good enough, I guess. It's windowed full screen, but that'll do. I hope everyone's been doing well lately. We're gonna go kill a dragon today. That's the plan. We're gonna go take down a dragon. We're gonna hopefully do it before we run out of durability on this here tail axe. Because if we do, I mean, I guess we technically have the spear here, don't we? But it's not as good. I still have my old axe? Yeah. I need to, first off, not accidentally fall down in the first place. Navigating. First I have to make it to large rat. That's the first step, and possibly the most difficult. Oh, I was in my menu, of course. Okay, you know what? The way the menu is in like the top of the screen makes it so awkward. Just gonna. It's a bad start, bad vibes. Bad vibes. Am I strong enough to one-hand this, or do I have to two-hand it? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, right, it was the Black Knight's halberd that I needed more strength for. Hello there. Yeah, so last night, right, I got myself a little bit distracted. Hello again, large rat. I got myself a little bit distracted because I was actually talking to a creator that some of you might be familiar with, that you should be familiar with because she's amazing. Her name is Ambiguous ASMR. And I've worked with her before. She had an audio a while back where the listener is a human who is about to get abducted by a dark elf, but who then gets abducted by a Tau. It's a Warhammer 40k audio. Yeah. She's about to get abducted by a Drukhari, but then the listener and the Drukhari both get abducted by a Tau. And in that audio, I had the pleasure of playing the role of the Drukhari. And it was an absolute joy, right? It was an absolute pleasure to get to participate in the creation of that particular audio. And after that, Ambiguous and I, we didn't really talk quite as much. Not for, like, you know, lack of interest, but just because sometimes it's hard to, like, reach out to people, you know? But yesterday, I got a DM from her, and it's like, first off, we've both agreed that we should talk more often, just as friends. But second, she's got another script in the works, and I'm not gonna say nothing about it, because it's her thing, and I don't want to spoil, but there might be another collab in the future, and I'm not gonna lie. Oh great, oh, I should just do this. I'm not gonna lie, I really like my role. I really like the character that I am so smart. I hate navigating this place. Get me out of here. No. Basilisks. I keep dinking off the walls. I'm dinking off of every wall. I can't fight you in this tiny corridor, you little weirdo. What I will say is that I really You made me something. Oh my god, Basilisk. If I wasn't dinking off of every wall, that'd be fine. But you made something for me. That's always very... Oh! Huh? 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 What is... You made a little... Ah! Okay. Okay. Do you follow me on Tumblr? You can DM me with that, and I will make it a subscriber emote. I absolutely will do. Holy shit. Also, I'm cursed. Thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you so much. Okay, how do I... Do I not have any of the curse removal items? I don't. Where's that old lady who sells the curse removal? I gotta go find... I should... She's like back here somewhere, right? Pardon me, goo. It would be much more convenient if I could fast travel, but alas, I cannot. I should have stocked up. I didn't know what curse did. I was like, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. No, permanent status effect? Permanent status effect. That lasts even, like, post-death. Is aggressively fucked up. It's tremendously messed up. You can't be doing me like that. So we're gonna... Please don't kill me. Please, I'm baby. I'm literally baby. Don't do me like this. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. PS1 had many choices. They were still learning at this point, you know? It's understandable. No. No. Absolutely not. Ugh. Technically, you could argue it's the second one. Point still stands. This is still very much a point where they're getting their feet under them, you know? Okay. Just don't die, forehead. You're so right. You're so right, bestie. Why didn't I think of that, honestly? Hello, Patcha Cutie. Hello, hello. Let's see. Navigating this is so difficult. Without a map, without fast travel, it's really hard to know where you're going. Hello! I've come to make a purchase. I will dink my oiter and check my shimp.
Now dish up some souls.
Delicious. Elden Ring was the first one to have a map, to my knowledge. Okay. Let's see. So I need purging stones. So, first off, characters are always doing this. You like look in the inventory, you see what they have, and you're like, okay, I need to pop a couple souls to get this, and they're like, you son of a bitch. How dare you speak to me without making a purchase? How dare you? It's like, just chill for like 2 seconds. I'm getting the money. It'd be like if you go to like the grocery store and you like put your stuff on the counter. And they scan your stuff and it's like, okay, give me a second to pull out my wallet. You're like, let me pull out my wallet real quick. And they're like, I hate your guts. You should have had cash in hand, exact change before you even came up here. There, I got the money. I got the money, alright? Give me a purging stone. I only have enough for one.
Much obliged.
Okay, how far out of my way would it be to go see Andre and get some repairs and get some, like, repair powder? How long of a trip would that be? Where is my purging stone? There it is. Okay. Okay. And while I'm here, I'm gonna do that. Then I go up here, question mark. Right. Not here, I don't think, but I do think I remember where this tunnel kicks you out if you go to the end now. Okay. Yeah! Hi! Ow. I fully agree with you. I think that should totally be permitted. I hated customer service work. I hated it so much. The whole time. The whole way through. I did not enjoy myself. You know, I don't know if necessarily eating them is the right play for most people. Maybe for a vampire. I understand that. I have had so many bad experiences with customers. My first job, job that I got, I was like 18, okay? I was 18 years old, and I got a job at this place called Core Life, okay? Core Life Eatery. If you know, like, Qdoba or, like, Chipotle, I guess, The sort of restaurant where you are telling the people working there, like, what to put in the thing, right? Like, if I go to Qdoba, I'm getting nachos, and I'm telling them what to make my nachos. Or, like, Subway or whatever, right?
Why not?
It's that sort of thing. Except, huh? Sure.
I can hardly wait to get started.
But anyways, you go to this restaurant and you tell the employees what to make, right? That's the basic idea behind it. The thing is, yeah, that's what I'm here for. So I'm having him repair it, and then tool for repairing weapons / armor at bonfire. Sounds great to me, boss. Wonderful, amazing.
Don't get you neither of
And now, back to the sewers. It's a huge trip out of our way. Wait a second. I haven't rested at a bonfire. Yeah, I can bone. I can bone. That's the whole reason I avoided resting. So I could bone. So, while I was working at this place, right, it was basically like that, but for, like, health food. We had, like, salads and stuff. Oh my... Automod, we're allowed to talk about boning. We're allowed to talk about that. And so, naturally, this restaurant attracted a very specific type of crowd, right? Oh. If I go down here, does that get me anywhere? I can't open that door, so no. I do have to keep telling Automod that you're allowed to say the word boning. Like, anytime you say it, your message will not go through unless I, like, manually tell it to. Just so you're aware. Oh my god. Oh, I should have... Hold on. Okay, I'm going back to the bonfire again, because I just realized something. I'm going back to the bonfire. Such a mess. Because I want more than 5 Estus for this. Okay, so reverse hollowing. I need humanity. Okay. I'll use my humanity item. Here we go. Amazing. Kindle. Beautiful. Happy day. Oh, thank you for the big fluffy dragon hugs. But obviously, like, a health food, fast food place is going to attract a certain audience. And I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to be healthy, right? Obviously not. But... there tended to be just a lot of upper middle class white people was the predominant, like, demographic of folks who ate there. That's just a fact of the restaurant, is that was the main demographic. And so, you know, they weren't always the most polite or respectful towards service workers. And they were pretty much universally very particular about everything. And there was one guy, and this happened not long before I quit working there. It's part of, I need to remember how to jump real quick. Okay. It's part of why I quit working there. Okay. Is there was one guy who came in one day. And he ordered like this one of our like standard bowls or whatever. We didn't call our salads. We weren't allowed to. Like it was a policy thing. I wasn't allowed to call a rag even. We had to like super hard. We had to super hard police our language like a ton. I wasn't allowed to call a rag. I had to call it a sanny cloth. I wasn't allowed to call the fridge a fridge. I could only refer to it as the walk-in cooler. It was a cooler and it was a walk-in. It was not a fridge. It was a fucking fridge. And none of what we had were called salads. It was either a green bowl or a grain bowl, and you couldn't call anything a salad. It was a whole mess, right? Hello, rat! I found you! Okay, if I kill Giant Rat, if I kill Giant Rat, will he stay dead? Because if he will stay dead, that's amazing. He will? Awesome. Then I'm gonna try and do it. It looks like kind of circle strafing him might be the play. Okay, and then I fall back here. Fall back into this to heal, and we're good. I had one customer come in one day who ordered one of our bowls, and I was making it, and I was asking clarifying questions and all that. He's in the way of the door. This is a problem. And I was doing my thing, right? Doing my thing, doing my job. Asking all the questions we're required to ask. And at one point, he asks for a particular ingredient, and we're out of it, sort of. It's in a little fridge thing that was kept under the counter. And so I had to, like, step away for a second, bend down, and grab it. And when I did, I bend down, I grab the thing. I'm gonna go restock my Estus, because I want to be on full Estus for Gaping Dragon. Or as close to it as I can. But I finish grabbing the thing, and I stand back up. And as I stand back up out of nowhere, he just shouts at me, "Don't you sass me!" Huh? Huh? What? Huh? I've just... Oh, we've got ad break. I don't want people to miss the story. Yeah, like what? Huh? I didn't say nothing. I'm just grabbing your fucking food, boss. This is why customer service workers should be allowed to strike people down, honestly. Oh, dill girl, that's very sweet of you. Also, hi Code Green 101. Welcome to the forest. Hello, hello, hello. I'm happy to have you here. Whoa, when did I... Oh, Squishy Siren made me cozy mode. Thank you for the cozies. Thank you for the cozies. That's very kind of you. I deserve to be cozy. I deserve to be cozy. Oh. Okay, I guess we're hype training now. I guess that's happening. Thank you all. Thank you all very, very much. So, right. This guy, as I like bend down to grab his, to grab the ingredient I need to keep making his salad, as I stand back up, he just out of nowhere, when I haven't said anything at all, I've just been like helping him like I would any other customer. He fully unprompted says, "Don't you sass me," at max volume. Thank you for the sub, Dragon Obscuritas. And I'm like, what? Huh? He shouts it. And the thing is, he was there with his girlfriend or something, and she had gone through just fine. She'd gotten our special spring salad, which admittedly, like, I didn't like a lot of the food there very much. Thank you for the sub, we were the first. I didn't like a lot of our food very much, but we had a good Caesar with like these Parmesan flakes, and we had like our spring seasonal was this nice like strawberry salad thing that I did really enjoy. I like strawberry a lot. What do you mean Dark Spirit Wyvern has invaded? Huh? Please. Please. I'm just baby. I've had good experiences with invaders. I've had bad experiences. For me, when I... Whoa, thank you for the 1,000 bits as well. Thank you so much, Code Green. Stream is going lovely. I think for me, it's... I don't like being invaded in my first playthrough of a game very much. When I am experienced with the game, then I'm more okay with it, because I know how to fight. I actually enjoy Souls PvP when I'm familiar with a particular game's systems enough. Oh, I have to RAV Smooch real quick? Okay. You can disable online. I simply have not done it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the boy. He has been scooped for his crimes. Oh, I gotta smooch him twice? Whoa. Double the smooch. Contained in just one bowl. The thing is, okay, this is a very long-winded story. I'm taking my time here. He was there with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend got like that strawberry salad that was like super yummy, and she was like an angel. She was a saint. She was super chill the whole way through her order. Totally fine. He, however, flips out, screams at me out of nowhere. And his girlfriend, who had already paid for her food, by the way, she'd already bought and paid for her food. He starts shouting about the treatment and the behavior of whatever. A manager comes up and is trying to like calm him down. But he grabs his girlfriend and makes her throw away her food, which she had already bought and paid for. He's like, we're going somewhere else. And he throws away her food and drags her out. And I'm like, huh? So I have to be on the left side of this, right? Yeah, thank you, message. It was ridiculous. It was super not okay. And one of the managers comes up and talks to me. And she informs me that this guy apparently is a regular. He is a huge regular. He comes in all the time. And perhaps more to the point, she tells me, I don't think he's ever made it through an entire order without screaming at someone. Huh? Huh? And he's not, yeah, he wasn't banned or anything. She just tells me like, you get used to him or whatever. And like, I numbly help a couple more customers after that. And that same manager who told me this, she says to me, do you need to cry? You can go to the back and cry if you need to. Huh? Huh? What? What do you mean? You can go cry if you need to. I did go to the back and cry. Because he scared the hell out of me, honestly. But like, what do you mean? Also, okay, where do I go now that I'm down here? And so, yeah, I quit working there not long after. Because I'm not putting up with that. I'm absolutely not putting up with that. That's so not okay. Did I open the shortcut? There's a shortcut? Where is the shortcut? Behind. I don't... Behind where? I need clear directions. Whatever. I think I'm at like the boss room, right? If I just go down these stairs, right? If I just yeah, this is boss room. Boss room right here. And so yeah, I quit that job not long after because like clearly they don't value me, right? Clearly they did not value me. Yeah, first try. I definitely didn't die to Gaping Dragon at the end of last stream. It's my first try. It's my first try. My second job, the gas station job, was honestly my favorite service job that I worked, and I kept working there for several years. Because like, sure, you get a lot of interesting customers working at a gas station. But the important thing was that I had standing permission the whole time I was working there. I had permission to pick people out of the store and ban them if I wanted to. Like if someone was acting up, giving me trouble, I could fully ban them myself, even though I wasn't a manager or anything like that. Nice. Got crushed by thick dragon. That's how I want to go. That's how I want to go, besties. Okay. So, where is this supposed shortcut? Is it that door that's like there? Is there a way to open that door? Oh, I have to open it from the other side, Pelican. So I guess if I... Wait a second. There's no way. Oh, well. Guess it doesn't matter. Guess I'm falling down into Basilisk Land. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm super enjoying these sewers. I'm not usually that bothered by the basilisks in most games. These guys are being a little bit more slippery and weird than I'm used to. They build up really fast in this one. There we go. Wow, that builds up so fast! Oh my god. I don't have any... I know how curse works. I don't have any more curse removal. I didn't have enough souls to buy more than one. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, that's the thing. The curse just builds up so fast. Like, what am I supposed to do? Do I have enough souls to buy? I don't think I do. I think I now have to grind souls to buy a curse removal. Walk all the way back and get rid of it. What does curse do? It halves you. It reduces your max HP by like a shit ton. Almost half. So it's not something you can just leave. Guess it's time to start killing rats. Oh my god, rat! No. Oh boy. What build am I aiming to make? I'm trying to grind up so I can use Black Knight Halberd. And I also want to play with Pyromancies. You can come down, slimes. Okay. Well. Let's all have fun grinding slimes. Oh my god, no. Oh, bouncing. Death. Death. No, not the slimes. Lock onto the man. The man with a torch. So, yeah, no, the gas station job was nice because, like, yeah, we definitely had some folks who, got up to some shit, right? Some folks said some absolutely wild things to me. Some folks did some absolutely wild things. But, like, the fact is, when I worked at this gas station, I had standing permission to kick people out of the store if I wanted. Come with me, rat. Come with me. We're going to grind together. Oh, goodbye, rat. I'll miss you. I had standing permission to ban people, and also we kept a tire iron behind the counter. That's an actual real fact. We kept a tire iron behind the counter. The manager put it there. Was he supposed to put it there? No. But... And he did, to be clear. His advice in general was not threaten people with a tire iron. But it was like, hey, this is a gas station and it's not always the safest work environment. If all else fails, tire You know, we had like a panic button so we could call the police if we needed to. But like, fact is, right? You hit the panic button, it's still gonna take a while for the cops to get there. And technically, company policy is like you don't hit the panic button while the threat is in the building. Like I don't know if you're aware of this, but the panic button at a gas station, at least at the one I worked at, was not I am actively unsafe and I need the cops to be here and save me. 'Cause it's very hard to hit that button subtly, first off. And second, if there is someone threatening you in the store and they see the cops pull up, that might make things worse, actually. So the button is actually basically just like something just finished happening. Come over now. And so, you know, the idea was like, okay, if something's going down, do everything you can to keep yourself safe, whatever that takes, right? And make sure that tire iron is your last resort. Panic aftercare button. I don't know if I would trust the police with any kind of aftercare, I'm not gonna lie. That is not what we had, no, Dill Girl. We had a little button under the counter that we could push. Oh my god, the rats. Ye devils. Did I ever end up needing to use it? Not personally. There was, cause the gas station I worked at was part of a bigger business. It was like sharing the parking lot of a big grocery store that it was connected to, technically. So there were a couple times where I had to call store security, but I personally never had to hit the panic button. I had coworkers who did, and that happened twice. One of the big reasons I never had to was because I refused to work closing shifts alone. And technically, it was supposed to be store policy that nobody ever worked closing shifts alone. And the managers tried to make that happen, but the big corporate higher-ups didn't want to spend the money to hire more people, so that we actually could have 2 people working closing shifts every close. And so because I outright refused to work closing shifts alone, I never got scheduled for closing shifts. Because corporate was never willing to pay to have enough staff to actually hire enough people for close. So if you were closing, you had to close alone. And the fact is, working in a gas station alone at night, even a relatively like nice gas station as far as gas stations go, like ours, with like solid security systems in a fairly like wealthy neighborhood, working in a gas station alone at night is not safe. Just full stop, it is not. And so there was one time where, and I did see the security camera footage of this. There was actually, actually this wasn't a panic button situation. This was just something that happened. A kidnapper got busted at our gas station during a closing shift once. This is when a coworker was closing. And I don't know all of the details because the police didn't really tell us shit. But what happened, and again, I saw this security camera footage personally, because everyone was talking about it after. Time to go remove my curse. A car pulled into the gas station, and there was... It pulled into the gas station very fast, very urgently, right? Very aggressive driving. Whoa! What are you? The horrible crab? Huh? Huh? Thanks for the twin humanities? The horrid crab. Thank you, horrid crab. Huh? Really appreciate that, horrid crab. Fascinating. Well, I'm very happy to have had that encounter. Anyways, so this car pulls up, and there's a man in the driver's seat, and he pulls up fast, and he gets out of the car, and he immediately throws a McDonald's bag into the garbage. Okay? And not long after, the police arrive. And they take the car, and they start searching it. And they pop the trunk, and there is a person in there. And they come inside, and they ask the person closing that night to review the security camera footage. And they see the McDonald's bag that gets thrown into the trash, and they take it out of the trash, and there was a gun in the bag. So, again, I don't know all of the details, but as I understand it, he pulled into the gas station, and he was hoping to be able to hide the fact that he had a gun before the cops could arrive, but still got caught. So that was one of the major crimes that happened at this gas station. The biggest thing I ever had to witness was just my manager getting arrested, and I've already told that story. Hello. The other big crime that happened during the time I worked there was a friend of mine was closing. Someone who I care very much about, and she had a customer come in who was kind of wandering around, and acting a little bit weird. And as he is wandering around, he's very aware of his surroundings, right? And eventually, there reaches a point where he is the only customer in the store. So it is just her and my coworker, my friend, who is a very small woman. And he walks up to the counter, and he asks her for a pack of cigarettes. And she asks for his ID, 'Cause that's what we do, we card people, you know. And instead of giving her his ID, he says, I have a gun. He says, I have a gun. Give me my cigarettes. Empty the register. Now, technically, he never drew the gun. We don't even know for sure that he actually had one. But someone says that to you when you are working in a fucking gas station. You don't risk your life for the goddamn gas station. You empty the register. And so that's exactly what she did. She emptied the register, and then as soon as he was out of the building, she hit the panic button. I don't believe he was ever caught. Yeah. Like I said, working a gas station closing shift, especially if you are doing it alone, it's not safe. It is not a safe job. We did technically have one other crime that happened there that was pretty major, but it happened while no one was there. No one was actually working that day, right? And that was just a couple of guys. Yet another Rav Smooch. Okay, I'll have to go find him again. Oh, this last story isn't that spooky, don't worry. Ravioli, my son. Here. Come here, my boy. I've lured him into the room with a laser pointer. Rah. What? Thank you for participating, Raph. Mwah. He's feeling a little high energy. To be clear, this happened over the course of several years of working there. And it is pretty par for the course. Like, I've talked to other folks who have worked at gas stations. And that kind of thing just happens, right? The last big one was just at one point while we were closed, someone broke into the gas station. They just smashed the front door. Well, that's not helpful. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe it is helpful. They smashed the glass of the front door, broke in, and stole something around like $200 worth of cigarettes. That was it. I think it's quite the thing to break into a gas station just for cigarettes. It is one of the choices of all time. I mean, do you? There are, like, more valuable things you could steal from a gas... Like, okay. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this. Maybe I shouldn't be giving advice on what to steal from a gas station. But, like, surely you could get better than cigarettes, right? than just like a couple cartons of cigarettes. You would think. Now, my personal advice is don't rob a gas station at all. Not a decision I would recommend. But like, surely if you're gonna do it, what in the wraparound? Big damage from the fire. That's the other thing, right? You're getting $500 in Newports? That's cheap shit. I don't even smoke, but I worked at a gas station long enough to know that's cheap shit. If you're stealing it, like, why? Oh, God. Oof. Ah. You know, this boss is a lot easier in Night Ring. I disagree. I would say that I rolled that. But what do I know? Oh, well, there's not death? Not death, I guess. Oh my God. You disgust me, Gaping Dragon. I don't enjoy the he's just walking, and that is a hitbox. Are you about to goop everywhere? You can't be gooping like that, Gaping Dragon. Can I get your tail? I'd love to get your tail. Oh, I committed too hard there. Gaping Dragon. You can't be gooping it like that. Okay, though. Okay. I feel like I can do this. Right? Is he weaker to thrust, maybe? Should I try thrusting him? I'm gonna thrust that dragon. Just, I get a good feeling about thrusting. I mean, if we're talking about the eventual Dark Souls 1 Smasher Pass, I think I'm thrusting that dragon. Gaping Dragon, I think, might be a smash. I think that might be a smash, I'm not gonna lie. Strongly considering it. We'll have to see how I'm feeling when we actually get around to doing the Smasher Pass, but like maybe. Maybe. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm just gonna grab my souls real quick if that's okay. Thank you, lovely. Okay, it looks like it does about the same damage. Maybe a little less, actually. Please hold. Please hold. Where is my tail axe? Where is it? There it is. Thank you for holding. I really appreciate that, actually, Gaping Dragon. Tail's always lifted so high. Whoa, is it my favorite Argonian maid lifts her tail in dragon form? Argonian maid fans, you're real ones. What the hell? A little heal for a little me. What on earth is that? Huh? What on earth are you doing? I've actually not played Oblivion, no. I've only played the one Elder Scrolls game. I regret to say. Agony. Okay, I'm not going for the tail cut on this. That's way too annoying to try and hit. What is this game? Peak. It's Peak. If you don't want to spank a dragon, you don't have enough joy in your heart. Oh my god. I'm wasting so many fireballs. When the dragon slams their maw down, what if it goes for a kiss? No, that's exactly what Gaping Dragon is doing there. It's trying to kiss your whole body. With teeth. With lots of teeth. It is really sweet. What? Rabbit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sloppy makeout session. I don't know how to feel that my first response to that was to say, make out session. Ah, sloppy makeout session. What a way to go. What a way to go. Hey, thank you, Vasca Does Things. Have I read Homestuck? No, I have not. I gave it a try once back in high school, and I decided it was not for me. I have a couple friends who are really into it, though. My true colors are beautiful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Realize you had a grab attack. That's really beautiful, Gaping Dragon. That makes me happy. You deserve a grab attack. Honestly, if a boss like this didn't have a grab attack, I would be a little disappointed. I'm really not used to... Yeah, I think you mentioned in the last Dark Souls stream. I'm super not used to doing boss fights without lock-on. Like, I know that that's like a thing that is optimal in some of them, throughout basically all Souls games, but in Bloodborne and DS3 and Elden Ring, I've played all of those a ton without without removing lock-on at all. I just feel more comfortable when I don't have to worry about the camera. Oh, Gaping Dragon. Do we know Gaping Dragon's pronouns? Do we... Oh, I'm stupid. I knew you were gonna do it again. Well, I think Arturia Pendragon from Fate would... Oh! Not again! Can you mash out of this? Can you mash out? A woman can be a king. A woman should be a king. This has to be the run. I got smooched and survived. This... okay. I do, by the by, I really enjoy lesbians using masculine, terms of endearment. I think that's really good. I think it's really good. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if a beautiful woman, okay, and this, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna say what I want right now. If a beautiful woman asked me to call her daddy, I think I would die. There's just something to it. There's just something to it. That would be a hard pass. Because I'm not into men. As a rule. Hey! We got the tail cut! Okay, I've somewhat trapped myself in a corner. Like, maybe if you're into men, that's a good thing. Personally, I couldn't see it. Are you about to goop? Yeah. Gaping Dragon says, I threw up. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please, Gaping Dragon. You know what? Screw it. I'm committing resources to this fight. I've talked about this before. I feel hypothetical attraction to men. As in, fake men that don't actually exist can attract me. But I would never do anything with an actual real man because of the trauma. And to be clear, the majority of lesbians are not like this. Just so everyone is aware, don't take this as meaning that a lesbian could be fixed by meeting the right man or whatever, because that's stupid as hell. And don't take it as, like, lesbians are secretly into men. They're not, as a rule. I simply have fucked up trauma! No! 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 Oh, I mashed it, I mashed it, I mashed it. You can mash it. You can mash it. Holy fuck! Come on. Baby girl, please. Please let me have this. Let me have this. Let me have this. Come on, we had our makeout session. We had our makeout. Yes! Yes! Oh! Oh! It feels so fucking good. It feels so fucking good. I had my beautiful dragon makeout session twice, and I survived. And we made it happen. We made it happen. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, my lovelies. Oh, my lovelies. After the first one, I guess in the first one I waited too long to start actually mashing. So I like convinced myself that mashing wouldn't work. But the second time I got hit by the grab, I started mashing like right away, just as like maybe I just wasn't good enough the first time. And I actually got out. I did not think that would work. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Big day, everyone. Big day. Oh. That was stressful. I got the key to Blight Town now, which is great. That's great. So this would be death, right? Be wary of wretch. Try jumping. I don't think I will. Oh, the sloppy makeout run. The sloppy makeout run did it. Okay, so I have the key to Blight Town, wherever the hell that is. Where do I go from here? Do I just bone? Do I just bone from here? Is that the next logical step? Or is there a path to go from this room? Where is locked? Oh wait! That locked door! That locked door! That locked door! I know it. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. You went to Blight Town and everyone knew me? What the hell? Have you played Dark Souls before? No, I haven't. That's the whole point of this stream, is that I've never played the first Dark Souls before. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling so good. I'm on cloud 9 right now. I am filled with joy. I am filled with whimsy. Hot. Is there anything over here? Are we going to Poison Swamp City? Yo. Oh, thank you so much, Weebo the First. I had a blast with that one. I think genuinely just having a conversation about beautiful women and loving dragons is what got me through that. I think I entered some kind of flow state. I can check after stream, and if not, ooh. Wait, but I didn't get to rest. There wasn't a bonfire anywhere. I didn't get to rest. Wait, hold on. Wait, but I didn't get to rest. I want to rest. I want to repair my weapon. Can't really get behind you to backstab while you're there. It's kind of awkward. There we go. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, usually, typically, once you beat a boss, you get to rest. That's usually how it goes. Ad break time. It's fine. It's fine. These bozos are pretty simple, it seems. I can just backstab these bozos. That's fine. Can't kick them. Okay, is there a bonfire anywhere near here? What are we doing? I shouldn't have to fight 3 big juggernauts before I get to rest. I mean, I guess I could have backtracked. It wasn't that far of a trip back. Now I've gone all the way down this ladder. Ow. What?! Ye devils! Okay. How much would it cost me to repair my tail axe? 114. I can get that real quick. Okay, well I will probably end up posting that clip on Tumblr, honestly. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with how all that went. Ow. Stop it. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, you're still alive? Huh? Why my fireball deal less damage? Do I have to repair my pyromancy flame? That might be... How are you doing? Durability-wise? Oh, you're fine enough. Okay. Chillax. Okay, I'm gonna go get those souls back. That's a pretty urgent thing that has to happen. That's a lot of souls I'm running the risk of losing right now. I don't like that. Hammering my hand in an anvil to repair it. As one does. As one does. I mean, I guess maybe holding fire in your hand would kind of hurt after a while. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know, boss. I don't know. Now, once the boss is dead, it's dead. A pretty common thing that can happen if you have like damage over time effects or summons or something is you might actually kill the boss after you die. Like if your damage over time finishes it off or something like that. And it will still count it as a boss kill as long as it happens soon enough after you die. Just as long as you get the like enemy slain or whatever it is for the given game to pop up, then you're good. Off the ledge. That felt pretty slick. That felt pretty slick, boss. Ow. I'm very worried about rolling off on accident. Okay. Before I move on, actually, I do want to take a look. I got the Dragon King Great Axe. Interesting. I do not have anywhere near the strength required to wield this. So, we're definitely gonna hold off on that for now. I'm getting closer to being able to use my Black Knight's Halberd. We're getting there. What I am gonna do, I think, I'm gonna take down this bozo. And then I'm gonna get my... You're not coming here, are you? You might be. You were moving very urgently there. I don't like that. Do I read many comic books? Not recently. I read manga. But as far as comics go, I used to be a pretty avid X-Men reader. But not recently. My souls. Hashtag my souls. Wow, you are healthy, aren't ya? You're real healthy. Look at that. I definitely feel like I should probably upgrade my weapons and level up some. Feeling kinda weak against these guys. Of course, I always feel like my damage is piddly in this game. Okay. I mean... Okay. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna level up and maybe visit Andre. And I think we might be closing in on the end of stream for today. So, here we go. Here we go. Yummy coffee. I'm closing in on the end of the incredible amount of cold brew concentrate. I've almost made it to the end. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. I think I can two-hand this now. I can! I can two-hand this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's not upgraded at all yet. And I much prefer being able to use a shield, so I do still want more levels. But... Whoa! But the damage... seems to be an improvement. Yeah, okay. I think we're making our whole build around this and pyromancy. That's what we're doing. This was such a lucky drop. God damn. Hitting like a truck. It feels good. Oh, this is a speedrunner weapon. Okay. Okay. I can tell. I can tell. Wah! I feel so satisfied. You know what, everyone? I think we're gonna make it through this game after all. Smack. Smack. I feel so strong. I feel so strong. I feel powerful. This is really beautiful. Hello, little archer. Hello, my friend. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Into tunnel. Into tunnel. Ooh, I'm feeling a little heavy with my rolls. Doesn't really change much. Okay. I don't like how heavy. I'm not like fat rolling, but I don't like feeling heavy with my rolls. Nah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm strong as hell. I'm literally God. Oh, and because it's a very like straightforward attack, I'm gonna be bouncing way less as well, aren't I? Amazing. Amazing. I am the Fae of joy and wonder. Ayo, you wanna get parried? Or I'll screw up the timing. It's the R2. That is slow as hell, but it probably deals really solid numbers, huh? Just beware low ceilings. Ooh. Joy, wonder, and incredible violence. Here's how I... Huh? Huh? Who's... Nap time? Nap time? Huh? Well, huh? Oh, okay. I'm a little worried about... Whoa! Hello, large bird. Hello, my friend. You're a very beautiful large bird. Crow takes you back to the asylum. You have to do like the curl up emote in like its nest or something, right? Oh, hi.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safe.
It's good to see you.
I have my pyromancy at grade small, so I can use the management.
Can you teach me pyromancy?
Oh yeah. By the way, I can
Hell yeah.
I think you have a knack for it.
Hell yeah.
I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
Bestie, I'm already a pyromancy. Wait, am I saying yes, I find it unsavory, or am I saying yes, I want to learn? I'm very concerned by this question. Which should I answer to learn pyromancy? I should answer yes? Is that correct?
Oh really? But I'm on the fringe. On
No!
the list that I
No!
paid you somehow. Oh, hello. I'm pleased. Oh, and I'll be pleased to. Oh, really? But I'm on the only. Oh, hello. I'm pleased to see. Oh, and I'll be pleased to. Yeah, one. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance.
Okay.
Right, let's get started right now.
I was so scared I was gonna be locked out. Oh, you can improve my flame! Yes! Yes! Okay. Fire orb. Improves upon fireball. Ooh. Ooh. I want fire orb. I want fire orb. Oh god. Oh, I'm being attacked by Lins. Ah, help. Okay.
Goodbye.
And it just costs
Be safe,
souls?
friend.
It just costs souls? That's easy. I mean, I only really have the soul of Moonlight Butterfly right now, but, like... Oh, I didn't... Hold on, hold on.
Oh, hello. I'm pleased to see you safe, as always. If you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy. Goodbye, then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go hollow.
Oh. That is sweet. What a bud. So I would love to be able to upgrade this, but unfortunately, I just blew all of my souls on pyromancy. So, I honestly, given the damage this deals, I feel pretty confident. Like, I feel like I could genuinely just push on with just this in its current state. Hello, rat. Maybe so, but one day I will fully upgrade my pyromancy flame. I will do it. I love spells. Shadow Wizard Money Gang, etc., etc. We love casting spells. Will upgrade requires another NPC? Well, we'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually, won't we? Who was in Poop Lake? Okay. I will require guidance eventually. But for now, we simply press onwards. Smack, smack, smack. Smack, smack, smack. Cool. That's really great. Hold on a moment. Yeah, I don't have the tools to do it at a bonfire. I do not have the tools. I'm gonna need to visit Andre at some point when I have souls. Well, hello there. Bye there. Alright, so we are closing in on what would normally be the end of stream. So, what's gonna happen is I am going to attempt to push to Blighttown. I'm gonna try my best to make it to the next bonfire. But the next time I die, either the next time I die or when we reach the bonfire, we're calling stream there, alright? Whichever comes first. If we go a little bit over, that's totally fine. But this is what we're doing. We're either making it to the bonfire, or we're dying in the attempt. Well, to my knowledge, Izalith has beautiful demon women, so I would also rather Izalith, just on that principle. If I'm remembering correctly from the stuff I've watched. Izalith does not have a demon woman? Where is demon woman? Where is my spider? I want to see her. I want my spider. I thought Izalith was a demon place. Spider is Blighttown? Really? Beautiful demon woman in Blighttown. Well, in that case, I'm all for Blighttown. Holy damage, Batman! 3-shot? I mean, I knew I was dealing more damage, but 3-shot without even backstabbing? Oh my god, I get that, but you would think, like, fully unupgraded, it would still be dealing sort of reasonable damage. No, this is... what the hell? Ow. Alright. Y'all, I think we might make it to the bonfire. Death. Death. Okay. You're spotting me from a little bit further away than I would like. Fuck. Okay. Hello, Archer. Ow, are you kidding me? Toxic, huh? Oh. That's like worse poison, isn't it? Do I have a cure? Yes. Whoa, hi! I wish I could roll faster. Hold on a second. Maybe if... oh, no! Okay, it was Havel's ring. So scared. Since I can't use my shield right now anyways. Oh my god. I was genuinely so scared I accidentally unequipped Fap ring. Oh. I feel like the way that's lit up differently, I feel like it would collapse if I walked on it. Just from like a vibe assessment, that's what I'm picking up. Hello. Yes, yes, they're allowed to say FAP in this context, Automod. I said it first. Yes, ring of favor and protection, Dancing Pelican. Favor and protection, shortened FAP. Ooh. Hello there. Oh. Hi. Rats. This feels really awkward to make my way down. I don't feel comfortable or safe at all. Okay. We love favor and protection on a lonely night. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, that did not take long at all, actually. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Just gonna go ahead and repair my equipment real quick. Would you look at that? Alright, my friends. Alright, I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. I'm living life. I'm loving life. We've made some really good progress today. This was a good day. This was a good day and a good stream. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's find someone to raid out to. As soon as my stream manager loads up properly. There we go. All right. Let's see. Who do we want to visit? Ooh. We could go, okay. So we got two options, all right? We can either go watch Mindful Mess, play 7 Days to Die, or we can watch Pokiel the Storyteller play Night Rain. Which would we rather go visit? Where would we prefer to go? What do we think? Night Rain or 7 Days? Mindful? All right. It's been a bit since we've visited Mindful, so I'm down. I'm absolutely down. Let's go say hi. Let's attack. We must attack. Violence, rage, my chat, rage, my viewers. We charge. Can I take their ankles? Well, we'll find out. All right, let's head on over then. This was lovely. You all have a wonderful day.